Nighttime, my peeps. Nighttime. Welcome to my program, Yardman Second Chance. As you know, my program is here to inform, inspire, educate, and motivate. And my program is here to assist all the people who have been given a second chance. People who have been deported and have returned to the country they've deported from, get pardon and return and start to live an upstanding life. People who have done time in prison and have reformed their life and living a good life as an upstanding citizen. People who have changed their life of sin and have turned to Christ. We welcome all those people to call our show. And I must big up some of my subscribers in the diaspora there, out in California, Shelby, Opal in California. Must big up Ayatollah down there in Toronto, always watching. And Kai and Rambo from the number one jerk over there in Scarborough. And big up my beautiful wife, KK, who always stand by me. When whatever, thick or thin. And big up my main sponsor over there in the Boogie Down Bronx, the Deeds Fashion, located at 762 Burke Avenue. And the opening hours are 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday to Friday. And they open on a Saturday 10 to 10. And on a Sunday they open if it's a holiday, where you can go and get all your latest fashion. And big up my friend there at White Plains Road and 228 Millennium Records. Big up yourself. And big up all my friends and families. Well, tonight I'll be doing a show on how I lost my visa and almost lost my life in St Lucia. But I'm gonna play this song before. I make my disclaimer. This song is just for entertainment purpose only. So let's go. Mr. Brown. Traveling man, my traveling man, I'm a traveling man. I've got to make life for you and the kids. I've got to make life for you and the kids. So I got to move I've got to find myself a job, right? I've got to move along. I've got to find myself a job. I've got to work just like any other man. The kids have got to eat like any other child. And you know it's true. So don't be a fool. Yes. Okay, Mr. Brown. You say we're a traveling man. We travel all over the world. I've been to Trinidad. I've been to St Lucia. I've been to England. I've been to Canada. I've been to the USA. I've been all over. But I'm going to tell you how I almost lost my life over there in St Lucia. Whilst I was going up to New York and doing my hustling in summertime, I do it for 5 years straight, going up there, doing my hustling in the Bronx and in Brooklyn, sometime in Queens. So one day I was walking on White Plains Road, doing my hustling, and I got this call from this dude. It was a guy we know from back in the days in Montreal. He called me and said, "Hey, what's up, Squiddy?" And we there talking, and I said, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm in New York, man." He said, "What you doing up there?" So I said, "I'm just hustling. Just selling some colognes and stuff on the street. Just selling things, buy and sell. Go to Manhattan, buy things and sell." So he tell me, "Oh, man, I got some business going on here. I'm running a club and I'm running a restaurant. Come and see me. I'll send you a ticket. So me now being the type person I am, excuse me, being the type person I am, always on the go. If they said a hustling is there, bigger than what I'm doing, I'm going to give it a try because I'm a go-getter. Right? So, excuse me. So I did my 5 months. I went home back, called the guy, he gave me a number, I called this guy. He said, yeah, I'm going to send you a ticket. He sent me a ticket. I went to St Lucia. I was there running the club. He had a restaurant. He was running the restaurant. I was by the club, running the club. So we were there until I see some hustling going on. So I sold my car back home and invest some money with the guy to get in the business. Right? So I was there doing my thing. Then one day I told him I'm going to go to New York. So I left St. Lucia, went up to New York, did some business. I buy stuff for his kid because his baby mother was pregnant. So I bring lots of baby clothes for him and stuff and buy a laptop for me and laptop for him and come back down. Came back down there the night. I went to this party, same night. Right, same night I came from New York, all dressed out in some new clothes and stuff, looking dapper. So I went to this party, and while I was at the party, a mind just came to me and said, Squitty, go home. Go home. So I followed my mind and I jumped in this taxi and went home because I feel like something was wrong. When I went home, the place was on a second floor. When I went home, I saw my curtain blowing through the window. The window's wide open. So I said, what's going on? I didn't leave my window open. So I went up the step to go on the second floor. I saw my door wide open and my TV at the door, walking out. So I said, what's going on? My heart started to race. I went in the house. Everything was upside down. All my clothes, everything was upside down. First thing I went to check to see if I see my attaché case with my documents and stuff. It was gone with all my money and my passport with my visa. Everything was gone. Most of my new clothes was gone. Man, my head started to spin. I called this dude that I bring me to St. Lucia. I called him. He said, oh, call me back in the morning and we can go check it out and re. I couldn't sleep. Early in the morning, I get up. I start following some trail and I go down this track. I see some of my clothes thrown on the street, on the road. So I pick up my stuff, pick them up and follow the track some more. And I didn't see nothing. So I called him and he was giving me a runaround and stuff. But this guy was developing a bad mind for me because I came there and started doing my own thing. I invest my money in my own thing. I wasn't leaning on him. I was doing my thing. And this guy started getting bad mind, like I was moving too fast. So I was there. The guy didn't even come and help me to find my visa. Let's track down the guys who broke my house and stole my stuff. So I went to this place that some guys that came by the club told me that these guys that break into people's houses live in that area. So I went down there to see if I could see any one of the guys or stuff. Met another guy. Went down there, nothing came of it. So I went to the police and report my passport missing. One day, like 2 days after, because I was upset with the guy that is not helping me to find my stuff and he's not showing any attention. One day I went down to the restaurant to see the guy. I was walking down the pathway and I saw the guy head peeping out of the restaurant at the door. As the guy saw me, the guy pulling his head. He didn't know that I can see far. I saw his head pulling in the restaurant. door. By the time I reached down there, the guy, they said he's not there. And I just saw the guy looking out. So I said, yes, this guy have something to do with my stuff. Right? Anyway, I went back to the police. This guy called my phone before I went to the police again. Called my phone and said, hey man, I have your passport and stuff. If you need it, you got to give me 3,000 EC dollars. To get back my own stuff, you need $3,000. I had no money because they stole my money, stole my documents and my clothes. I had no money. So I went to the police. I tell the guy I'm coming to meet him. I went to the police, tell him to come, let's go get these guys, because a guy called me and told me he had my visa, my passport with my visa, and I need $3,000. Anyway, but these St Lucian police, they are the stupidest policemen I ever buck upon. They're so stupid. They're not like a police. They're like some local scout, cadet. The guys, they come, I have to be telling the guys what to do. 6 of them in the van. Right? I tell them don't wear no uniform. They change, put on some regular clothes in the van. They stop by the bus park the bus stop where you're supposed to meet the guys. They're in the bus and in front of the bus stop. So I was at the bus stop and they across the road. They're supposed to come and get the guys when the guys come to me to get the money. I told the guy, oh, I have the money. And I meet him at the bus stop. While standing at the bus stop, I saw one guy come across with a knapsack on his back. He stand there, right? I didn't know he was involved in the whole scheme. Then I saw the guy who used to come to the club. I saw him. He's the one who called me, said they have the passport. So I signaled to the police and said, that's the guy. Right? So the guy came to me, walked over to me. I nod my head to the cops them. And instead the guys, they come and grab the guy right there. He let the guy come talk to me. The guy said, you have the money? I said, yes. The guy said, oh, I'm going to go get the passport. But the guy looked like he know the policemen them, because St Lucia is a small place. They start drive down the guy around the place all about and leave the other guy standing there. So when they come back, the guy was still standing there. So I tell them, this guy is part of it too. So they come and hold the guy, bring the guy in the van. When they bring the guy in the van and search the guy, you know what the guy had in his bag? The guy had a tarpaulin, he had a hammer, and he had rope. You know what that means? He gonna bang my head with the hammer, put me in the tarpaulin, tie me up and roll me over some cliff. That's how I would lose my life in St. Lucia, over my own documents and my money. So the cops, they didn't catch the guy, they only have this guy and bring him to the station. And I went to the station, he questioned the guy said no, nothing about it. So right away, I said, man, I have to go back to Jamaica today. I went to the police station again, the headquarters where I reported my passport, and they write up some stuff, give me this piece of paper stating that I lost my passport and I have to go home and I need to travel immediately, emergency, because I wasn't even staying there, because my so-called friend, he's the one who set me up. So that's why you can't even trust people. He's the one who set me up, because I came there and start doing my stuff, and like I was moving too fast. So he grew a bad mind. His mind just changed right away and grow. And I just came from New York, bring baby clothes for this guy, bring him a laptop and stuff like that. And the guy still bad mind me and send the guys to break my house because he knew I just came. It's a lucky thing I follow my mind. Because when I reached the apartment, the house, my TV was at the door with the iron and some other stuff. Because they make 2 trips. Took out my clothes first with my documents and stuff, with my money. And then they came back, used the TV to catch at the door. to come back to pick up the TV and the iron and other stuff. So I came right in time. So man, I almost lost my life over there. And like the day after that, I booked a flight and reached back. I had to go to Panama because there's no flight. So I took a flight from St Lucia. I went through Panama, and then I took a flight from Panama to Jamaica. I reached home, nothing, broke. That's when I became a security officer. That's the time, because I reached Jamaica and nothing. So I was saying, now, man, I'm here and get deported 14 years now, and I'm down to zero now, flat on my face. So that's how I jump in to be a security officer. And that saved me for the 10 years. I did it 10 years. That's the last work I had when I come here. And while I was down there doing my security in the first year, this guy, I received a phone call from this guy from St Lucia. He was in the general penitentiary. He came to Jamaica and get busted there with some weed. The same guy in St Lucia, the so-called friend, sent him down there and he got busted. And the guy, he got my number. I don't know how he got in touch with me, but he called me and said, man, you know that I saw your passport and your passport and your laptop by this guy's house on the table when I was coming to Jamaica. He told me he sent me here and I get busted and he don't care about me. He leave me inside here. So they give me 12 months, I think he got, or something like that, or 2 years. And the guy paid him no attention, nothing at all. And the guy told me when he was coming to Jamaica, he saw my passport in the guy's house. So he's the one who orchestrated all this thing against me and almost got me killed. But see, Father God give me a second chance, because only God can take my life, because he gave it to me. It's not man. So that's why I have to continually praising God, because he has done a lot for me. He saved my life many a times. Right? So this is what I'm telling you, my friends. Just stay focused. And every day you wake, you give thanks to be alive on top of the earth. Right? This is the Yardman Second Chance. Keep on subscribing to my show. Right? And big up all my subscribers. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay? And this is the Yardman saying, I'm out. But I'll play this song one more time for you.
Hope is more than a feeling.
I'll play this song one more time for you, Mr. Brown.
Roars of support. These are the things that
Mr. Brown.
longer, fuller lives.
We're gonna be out now. Come up, Mr. Brown. Let's play this song. You can be no fool. Because if I was a fool, I would be a dead man right now. So big up all my subscribers and my friends over there. Keep on subscribing. I'm a traveling man. Blessings, and I'm out. Peace. I'm out.